Hello everybody, this is Tim with Revere. I want to talk to you guys about some medical stuff this time. My background is with the Special Operations community. I was a medic in Ranger Battalion, and I was a fireman for the U.S. Forest Service for a while on the wildland side. One thing that we are constantly dealing with is like medical issues, and whether they're massive catastrophic things like mass cows or just boo-boos, we need to kind of think about how we're going to plan ahead, because chance favors preparedness, right? And what we don't want to do is be caught flat-footed, because it's kind of the joke is when you don't have it is when you need it, right?
We got 12 bottles of water, 56 beers, 2 vodkas, 4 whiskey, 6 bottles of wine.
But whether we're going to the range or if I'm just going camping with my family, I don't need always a massive trauma bag with an oxygen cylinder in. I also don't really often need these aid bags. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm going to use 100 bandages before I ever use a tourniquet in our day-to-day life. I'm partnered up with Austere Medicine Consultants, and I'm really excited that they've got a couple products that we can talk about as well. But some of the things that we just are going to go over today is going to be scaling our medical bags and kits for whatever we're going to end up doing. You know, if it's just me going out hiking with my dogs or scouting out a hunting area, I mean, I don't need an IFAC, right? Like, I'm not expecting to, need hemostatic dressings and tourniquets and chest seals and needle decompression noodles. And be honest with you, unless you're trained to use that stuff, I mean, like actually trained to use that stuff, you risk causing more injury to yourself or your patient.
Nurse, check his penis. Is it longer than mine?
No, doctor.
Good. Now this is gonna hurt.
So we're always going to try to consider what we're doing, where we're doing it at, how many people we're going to be with when it comes to preparing and putting together that medical package. For me, I like to have a couple different options, of course. If I'm going out to an area that's kind of off the beaten path, I'm definitely going to carry some minimal amount of items. I will carry an IFAC with me in my vehicle. Depending if I'm going to King of the Hammers or another off-roading event, I might bring my medical bag that has an oxygen cylinder in it, because if we're out in the middle of nowhere and someone gets hurt, I mean, you might as well be on the moon when it comes to getting a patient off the point of injury or illness to definitive clinical care. That can be a very delayed environment. So at Austere Medicine Consultants, they've got 2 awesome field kits. One is a minor incident kit, and the other one is the OTC, or over-the-counter field kit. Both of these, again, I'm partnered up with them. None of that matters on this opinion, to be honest with you, because I think they're awesome. The minor incident field kit's for exactly that, minor incidents, little boo-boos here and there. It's going to have everything that you need to just treat some cuts, some scrapes. There's a couple different topical ointments for rashes and chafing. It's going to be something that bridges that gap between, your minor boo-boo kit and one of these big Larrys. The OTC field kit is awesome because it reduces the need to carry a bunch of different medicines with you in bulky containers, and it puts them in the individual packs. It's awesome because there's pain relief medications. Again, there's some topicals for allergies and rashes and chafing, which everybody knows, those thighs start baking some biscuits, it's gonna start getting some pain. Also for the gastrointestinal issues, because you don't want to be out there pooping your fruits when you're in the middle of nowhere, because that's actually not just embarrassing to be shitting your brains out, but it can start to dehydrate you very, very fast. And if you're out there for an extended period of time, we don't want to be dealing with those kind of problems. So you can get overwhelmed really fast trying to figure out what you're going to put in your bag, what you need to carry in there. Am I going off the Ranger Medic checklist? You don't need to go that hard into the weeds on this stuff. So I really like that Austere Medicine Consultants kind of did the thinking for us and just whittled and chiseled these things down to their bare essentials. They're awesome to add to your existing aid bags and kind of augment that a little bit more and give yourself just a lot more in your toolbox at your disposal to use. I would really recommend you guys take a look at this stuff. Grab a couple of these, so it's nice to have some redundancy. Again, I keep one of these in my truck, I keep them in my aid bag, throw it in my hunting bag if I'm just gonna go out and do some scouting around. Again, go check out Austere Medicine Consultants, go see what they've got going on. I'm very excited to be a partner with them. These are the same folks that you'll run into at Darcy, whether they're helping out with tusk class or more the law enforcement side of house. There's a lot going on, and we're pretty excited to see where this is gonna go.